The void is deep and profoundly quiet. You stand watch on the bridge of the starship Vigilance. Your patrol route traces the edge of known space. The Great Black is a trusted friend out here. Its silence means peace. It means safety. For months, this silence has been your only companion. You sip your nutrient paste. It tastes vaguely of chicken, or maybe despair. It is hard to tell them apart sometimes. The ship hums around you, a low, steady thrum of life support and engines. It is the only sound you have heard for weeks. This is the life of a militia pilot. Long stretches of nothing, broken by moments of everything. Your console shows the starfield ahead. Familiar constellations glimmer in the distance. They are the last signposts of home. Beyond them lies the deep dark, unexplored, unclaimed, and usually empty. Your job is to make sure it stays that way. A simple task most days. Today feels like most days. You are wrong. The silence is comfortable. You have learned its language. You know its rhythms. It is a peace earned by the generations before you. A peace you are sworn to protect. The ship's coffee maker is our first line of defense. It keeps the pilots awake. And today, you will need to be very awake. The quiet is about to end. A new sound cuts through the bridge. It is not a sound your ears can hear. It is a whisper against the ship's sensors. A spike of data where none should be. Your head snaps toward the communications panel. The board is flashing a single, insistent light. It is a signal, but not one of ours. You pull the data stream onto the main screen. It is not a language of words or images. It is pure mathematics. Elegant, complex, and utterly cold. The patterns flow in perfect crystalline structures. They describe orbital mechanics and energy equations. They also describe conquest. Your ship's computer struggles to find a match. It cross-references every known language, every code from every species humanity has ever met. Nothing. This is new. It is alien. And it feels deeply wrong. There is a malice in the math, a threat written in the language of the universe itself. You isolate a single repeating phrase, a declaration. It translates not to a word, but to a concept of absolute ownership. The signal claims this sector of space. It claims the stars. It claims everything. And it does not ask for a response. It simply states a fact. The single light on your console multiplies. Suddenly, every screen erupts in crimson. Red alerts flash across the bridge. A klaxon begins its grating, urgent cry. The automated voice is calm but firm. Threat Condition 1. All hands to battle stations. This is not a drill. The calm voice somehow makes it worse. A face appears on your main view screen. It is the sector commander. His expression is grim. His words are clipped and fast. We have confirmed the signal. It is hostile. It is on all deep space relays. He does not need to explain the implications. You already understand. The orders are simple. Frighteningly simple. All militia units are to hold their positions. Hold the line at any cost. There is no talk of strategy, no mention of reinforcements. Just a single command. Hold. It is the order you give when you have nothing left to give. You watch as your squadron forms up around you. 12 ships against an unknown enemy. The civilian transport coordinates flash on your screen. They are being routed away from the border, away from you. Your job is to be the wall, a wall made of steel and flesh. You hope it is enough. The space before you begins to change. The stars, one by one, are going out. It is not an eclipse, it is a shadow. A fleet of shadows moving with impossible speed. They are not reflecting light. They are consuming it. A moving patch of absolute nothingness spreads across the view screen. Their ships resolve into view. Perfect black triangles. They are featureless. No windows, no engines, no visible weapons. Just smooth, dark surfaces that swallow the light. They are a fleet of geometric holes in reality. Clearly, they never hired a creative designer. They move in perfect silence, uncaring, unstoppable. You give the command. Fire all forward batteries. Your ship and the 11 others in your squadron obey. Lances of pure energy spear across the void. They are bright and beautiful and completely useless. The energy beams strike the lead enemy ship and vanish. No flash. No impact. No effect at all. They just disappear. The enemy fleet does not slow. It does not react. It simply continues its advance. The shadow that swallowed the stars now comes for you. Your weapons are gone. Your hope is starting to follow. This is not a battle. It is an execution. The command channel crackles with a new order. It is from Admiral Kai. Her voice is strained but steady. All squadrons, fall back. Execute withdrawal pattern Delta. Your new priority is civilian escort. The mission has changed. Holding the line is impossible. Now you must save who you can. You wrench your ship into a sharp turn. Your engines scream in protest. The civilian transports are slow, lumbering vessels. They are full of families, miners, colonists. They are the people you swore to protect. Now you must shield them with your own hull. A grim duty. Your squadron forms a rear guard. You fire continuously. It does nothing to their ships, but it makes them notice you. Bright green energy lances answer from the dark triangles. A ship to your left, the Intrepid, erupts. It does not explode. It simply comes apart, torn into pieces by forces you cannot comprehend. Another ship, the Resolute, vanishes in a flash of green. You watch its icon blink out on your tactical display. Every volley you fire draws their attention. Every minute you buy for the transports is paid for. The cost is one of your friends, one of your ships. The retreat is a long, bloody crawl into friendly space. You have fallen back to the Orion Nebula. The swirling gases offer some cover. The civilian ships are safe for now. The enemy has paused its advance. It is assessing. The command channel is a mess of panicked voices. Then, the Admiral's voice cuts through again. She sounds calm. Too calm. All remaining fleet elements. Listen closely. Her face appears on your screen. She looks tired, but her eyes are steel. We cannot win a direct engagement. We will not try. She pulls up a star chart. It shows a narrow corridor through a dense asteroid field, a place no sane pilot would ever fly. The enemy is logical. It is efficient. She points to the asteroid field. They will calculate the risks. They will deem this path too dangerous. Her plan is born from pure desperation. We will fly the dangerous path. We will lure them to the mouth of the field. A trap. A very obvious trap. The gambit is insane. It relies on the enemy being predictable. It relies on them seeing you as irrational. It is a bet on the very nature of humanity, your impulsiveness, your willingness to risk it all. It is a terrible plan, and it is the only one you have. You follow the Admiral's flagship toward the asteroid field. The rest of the fleet follows. You are the bait in this desperate trap. The enemy fleet changes course. It moves to intercept you at the entrance to the field. They are taking the bait. The trap is set. The question is, for who? The plan works. You cannot believe it, but it works. As your fleet enters the asteroid field, you trigger the payload. Dozens of mining charges, planted weeks ago, detonate. The asteroids are not just rock. They are packed with unstable metals. A chain reaction begins. The entire field becomes a shotgun blast. A wave of shrapnel and radiation erupts from the field. It moves at incredible speed. It slams into the front line of the enemy fleet. For the first time, you see them react. Their perfect formations break. Several of the black triangles are hit. They tumble, damaged but not destroyed. You have bloodied them. A cheer goes up on the command channel. A brief, fleeting moment of victory. You have done the impossible. You outsmarted a foe that operates on pure logic. You used your own irrationality as a weapon. For a single, glorious minute, you believe you might actually win this. The feeling does not last. The enemy's response is immediate. They did not expect the trap, but they learn from it instantly. Their damaged ships pull back. The rest of the fleet reconfigures. They form a new pattern, one designed to counter your exact tactic. They are adapting faster than you can think. The enemy fleet splits into smaller, faster groups. They begin to circle the asteroid field. They are not falling for the same trick twice. They are analyzing your victory. They are dissecting it. And now they are turning it against you. Their logic is cold. It is unforgiving. It is absolute. They begin firing into the asteroid field. Not at your ships. At the asteroids themselves. They use precise energy bursts to alter their trajectories. They are turning your cover into a weapon against you. Rocks the size of mountains are now hurtling through the nebula, aimed directly at your fleet. The lesson is brutal. You won a single skirmish. They are winning the war. They learned from their mistake in seconds. You are trapped in a cage of your own making, surrounded by an enemy that does not get angry. It just gets smarter, and its response is always perfect. Your screen shows the Admiral's flagship, the Dauntless. It is maneuvering hard to avoid the incoming asteroids. She is directing the defense. Her voice is still calm on the channel. She is calling out trajectories, ordering ships to new positions. She is the heart of the fleet, the center of your resistance. Then, you see it. A concentration of enemy fire. Not at the asteroids. Not at you. 10 of the black triangles focus their beams on a single point. A point directly in the path of the Dauntless. They are not trying to hit the ship. They are creating something in its way. A distortion in space. A wall of pure gravity. The Admiral's ship cannot turn in time. It plows directly into the anomaly. The flagship does not explode. It simply stops. The metal groans. The hull begins to crumple, as if squeezed by an invisible hand. Then, with a silent flash, the Dauntless is gone. Not destroyed, erased. The command channel goes silent. Not quiet. Silent. The Admiral's voice is gone. Her icon on the tactical display vanishes. A void is left where your leadership used to be. You look at the other ships. They are drifting, aimless, confused. You are on your own now. A ghost in a dying machine. Panic takes over the fleet. Without the Admiral, there is no cohesion. Ships break formation. Some try to flee. Others charge foolishly at the enemy. The battle devolves into a chaotic mess. The enemy picks you off one by one. Their efficiency is terrifying. They are dismantling your fleet with surgical precision. You are a ghost now. Your ship is damaged. Your communications are intermittent. You drift between the swirling dust clouds and wreckage. You are invisible for the moment. But you are also alone. The chain of command is broken. There are no orders. There is no hope of victory. Just survival. Your instruments flicker. A small drone pings your ship. It is one of yours. A long-range data drone. It is heavily damaged. Its hull is scorched. But its core memory is intact. You access its logs. It was launched from the Dauntless. seconds before the end. It carries the Admiral's last gift. The drone's data is a revelation. It holds everything the Admiral learned. It contains the enemy's energy frequencies, their shield modulation, the key to their technology. It is a weakness, a small one, but a real one. This drone holds the key to humanity's survival. It has to get through. Getting it away is another matter. The enemy is everywhere. A single damaged drone will never make it. But your ship has a drone launch tube, one designed for long-range, high-speed deployment. You can give it a running start, but you have to get clear of the battle first. It is a suicide mission. To launch the drone, you need to power up your main drive. The energy signature will be a flare in the dark. Every enemy ship will see you. They will all turn on you. You will be sending a message to a home you will never see again. The choice is not really a choice at all. You find your way to Starbase Epsilon, the last bastion of the militia in this sector. It is a massive spinning station armed to the teeth. The last survivors of the fleet have gathered here. They are making a final stand. The station's guns fire endlessly into the void. The battle is desperate. The station is outnumbered 100 to 1. Ships dart around it. Militia fighters engage the black triangles. They are flies buzzing around giants. You see explosions everywhere. The silent green lances of the enemy cut through everything they touch. This is not a battle for victory. This is a battle for time. You dock your damaged ship. You need to transfer the drone's data. You need to get it onto a more powerful transmitter. The station's commander greets you. He is an old man with tired eyes. He knows the situation is hopeless, but he will not surrender. "We fight until the last light goes out," he says. "You work with the station's technicians. The data transfer is slow. The station shudders from repeated impacts. Lights flicker. Panels explode in sparks. You fight against the clock, against the slow death of the station. Every minute you gain is another chance for the message to get out. The militia is dying, but its purpose remains. The chaos of the battle is absolute. The station groans under the constant assault. Then a voice cuts through the noise. It is clear. It is calm. It is Admiral Kai. Her voice broadcasts on all channels. It is not a live transmission. It is a recording. Her final message, her last command. "This is Admiral Kai. If you are hearing this, we have failed." Her voice is steady without a hint of fear. But our failure is not the end. It is a weapon. On your screen, a new plan unfolds. A plan she set in motion before her death. A scorched earth policy for the entire sector. The enemy is logical, predictable. Her voice explains the final gambit. Every militia asset in this sector has a self-destruct charge. Not just ships, starbases, mining outposts, even communication relays. They are all tied to a single command. Her command, a dead woman's switch. They believe they have won. They will move in to secure the territory. The plan is horrifyingly brilliant. The militia's fall will lure the enemy fleet into a trap spanning an entire arm of the galaxy. Our echo will be their tomb. The broadcast ends. The final command is given. The militia's fall will become a weapon. You float in the quiet. Your escape pod is small. The battle is over. You watch from a safe distance as Starbase Epsilon goes critical. It does not just explode, it tears a hole in space-time. A wave of energy washes over the system. It consumes the enemy ships that were swarming it. It is a victory born from total defeat. You are adrift in a ghost fleet. The space around you is filled with wreckage. The shattered remains of militia ships drift silently. The black triangles of the enemy are here too. Cracked, broken, lifeless. The silence has returned. But this is not the comfortable quiet of your patrol. This is the silence of a graveyard. You have lost. Humanity has lost this battle. The militia is gone. You are one of the few survivors, drifting in the dark, surrounded by the ruin of everything you fought for. The weight of it all presses down on you. It is a heavy burden to be the one who lived. Your escape pod systems are minimal. Life support, sublight engines, and a distress beacon. You activate it. It is a faint pulse into the void, a desperate hope. You do not expect an answer. There is nothing left to answer. You are alone. But you keep the beacon active, because doing nothing is the same as dying. A single blinking light appears on your screen. It is faint, distant, but it is there. You check the signal. It is a standard militia distress code, an answer to your call. It is another escape pod. Across the vast debris field, someone else has survived. Someone else is out here in the dark. You are not alone. The realization hits you with surprising force. You are not the only one left, not the only one to carry this burden. You orient your pod towards the signal. Your engines engage. A slow, careful journey through the wreckage begins. You have a new purpose, a new mission, to find the other survivor. The journey feels like an eternity. You navigate around the twisted metal hulls. The ghosts of your friends watch you pass. The blinking light gets stronger. Closer, you see the other pod now. A small flicker of light in the overwhelming darkness. Hope is a stubborn thing. It finds a way to live, even in a tomb. Your escape pod limps toward the core systems. The other survivor is with you. Her name is Eva. She was a technician on the Resolute. You have linked your pods together. A tiny raft in a cosmic ocean. You have the drone's data, the key to the enemy's weakness. You are the messengers. The journey is long. You pass through star systems you once patrolled. Every star you pass is a reminder, a point of light the militia died to protect. You see the colonies. The world's full of people who have no idea what is coming. They sleep peacefully, unaware of the shadow that approaches. The weight of your knowledge is immense. You and Ava do not speak much. There is little to say. You share rations. You run diagnostics on the pods. You watch the stars go by. Each one is a silent monument to the fallen. The militia is gone, but its memory travels with you. Its sacrifice is the reason you are still alive, an echo in the void, pushing you onward. The stars of the Sol system grow brighter. Earth, humanity's heart, the cradle of your species. It looks peaceful from a distance, blue and white and beautiful. You have made it. You have carried the message from the grave. Your journey is almost over. But the most difficult part is about to begin. You broadcast the Priority 1 message, the code of a militia survivor returning from the void. The response is immediate. Fleet Command is patched through. Their voices are calm. They ask you to verify your identity. They do not know the war has already started. They do not know the fleet is already lost. You arrive at the orbital defense platform, a massive station that dwarfs Starbase Epsilon. Warships patrol the space around Earth. They are powerful, they are pristine, and they are not ready. You look at Ava. It is time. You are a warning at world's end, a messenger carrying an echo. Your voice is hoarse as you deliver the report. You tell them about the signal, the black triangles, the fleet that swallowed the stars. You tell them of the Admiral's gambit, of the militia's fall. You transmit the drone's data, the key to fighting back. The room is silent. They listen to the ghost. The militia is gone, but its echo, your echo, will save them all.